Hi, Flosstube.
I'm Nancy.
And I'm Laura. And we are the Addicted Sisters. So these pictures are, Nancy's is from 1961. I don't see a date on mine.
I think yours was said 65.
So look at that cap.
She pulled the top up.
That's Nancy. And this is me. And she pulled it up again. And that's our little dog, Chipper.
Mm-hmm.
When he was just a little baby.
This picture of me, my mom showed it to my dad, and he said, "Where'd you get that picture of Chuck?"
Yeah. There's a strong family resemblance
there sure
amongst
is.
most of us kids. Hi, Sonny.
Come on.
You should show him again because people love that.
Come on, Pumpkin. You can do it. Come on. He's just looking.
He's so pretty. And he's all furry now. Look at him. Look at that
he's got fur.
luxurious fur. There, are you ready for your cameo, cutie? Yes.
He's so
Oh,
fun.
dear.
Here, you can sit on my lap. Whoops. It'll be fine.
So, hi everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to our Flosstube, and thank you for watching. This is Flosstube number 28.
Feels like I have one of those old-fashioned
Boas?
fans and things.
Oh. This is Flosstube number 28, August 11th, 2018. This is part of World Cross Stitch Weekend.
Yes, so I hope you all are doing some happy stitching.
Yes. I think the official date was listed as the 10th, but a lot of people are saying the 10th and the 11th, so we're calling it the weekend.
Okay, works for me.
And thank you for watching us, subscribing, commenting. We know there are a lot of Flosstubers out there, and we're happy that you chose us to watch.
Yes, we are, very much. The comments are just wonderful.
They are, and they make us laugh. We cry with you. I mean, we're definitely emotional people.
Yep. Oh, you know I am.
Yeah, how many times a video can I get, Nancy? Maybe that should be a poll, Jane Freer. Yeah. So.
That's an easy poll.
Anyway, I walked in and Nancy said, "Oh, you look tired." So, yeah.
Can't be because you stayed up till midnight almost to post our secrets.
Well, when, I always get this one, Nancy.
And it's together, Laura, when I set it up, so.
It must be the moving it around to get us ready.
It's our little table down here. It's a folding table, you know.
A TV tray.
And she pulls the legs up.
There we go, I got it. But see, I need a good one because I want to rest my foot. Move this one to the back and pull another one out.
Just quit going back and forth.
Anyway, we'll tell you more about the retreat stuff later on in the video because we know not everybody wants to hear about it. And we'll do an update closer to the end. So.
And I've got a guy coming today to give me a moving quote, so we're going to have to kind of speed up.
Yeah, and he's coming in about 45 minutes. So this may not be a real long, oh no, it's closer to half an hour now. So it may not be a really long video, or we may do a part 1.
Yeah.
And
we'll see where we are when we get closer.
Yeah. So anyway, next is our shout-outs.
I did not watch a soul.
I saw that after we listed our tips on being a Flosstuber last week, and it was Smile, KEB Designs, and I believe, I want to say that's Karen, has Flosstube, and she does all sorts of craftsy things. She is a graphic designer.
Ooh,
so
nice.
She decided when she was going to stitch that she would just design the things she wanted to stitch.
Wow.
So she has an Etsy business, and it was really interesting to watch her. And she said, "I will try to take your lesson to heart there and try to smile more in my video."
Nice.
Well, I caught up with her. She only has 4 or 5 out there. And it's really interesting. And her husband cracks me up because he doesn't want to be on film. And yet there are times when, like, hello, he sticks his head in on the video and says things. But he stitches
it's always
also.
those people.
Yes. He stitches also.
Oh, nice.
So we get to see updates from both of them.
Cool.
and it's fun. I enjoyed it. So that was the big one I watched. Otherwise, I caught up. I'm trying really hard to stay caught up with my usual suspects and see what I can, what I can figure out.
Well, I'm hoping after I get all moved and settled, I'll be able to get back in the swing again and watch regularly.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think my little thing said 67 plus.
Oh, wow.
So.
Wow. Okay, so comments and questions. I wanted to talk a little about this Christmas piece stitch along that's going on. It is starting, I believe it's starting tomorrow, August 12th.
Oh, okay.
It's this one, and a couple of people tried to find it and said that the magazine is no longer available. Then Kelly Sluter chimed in and told us that Christmas Piece is available.
Peace on Earth.
Oh, I'm sorry. Peace on Earth. I don't know what I wrote here. Is available. Oh, is on Etsy as an instant download. My S looked like an R to me, and I couldn't figure out why I wrote iron.
Yeah, that's what I kept reading too, and I thought that's where we were talking apparently.
But it's on Etsy. Peace on Earth. It's by Cottage Garden Samplings. I had to get there.
It tells right there.
Yeah, Cottage Garden Samplings. So you can buy it as an instant download on Etsy. When I got into my stash, I had exactly 2 of the colors it called for. So, and that's because mine are probably out in another project.
Yeah.
So what I did is I just went through and played and pulled what I thought was pretty close. And those are my colors. And then I'm going to go a little different direction. And this is my fabric.
I think that's going to be gorgeous. That's going to make it look like blue sky and all behind it. And your
You want to hold the magazine up?
Your snow bits are going to
really show
up, because you can't even see the snow through here. And then there's a little bit right here.
And my fabric is really, really pretty. It's a Silk Weaver Solo. So again, I can't tell you what it's going to be. I think, but mine is a 1/4 yard, 13 by, not a quarter, I'm sorry, an 1/8 of a yard, 13 by 18. I think it's a generous 13 by 18.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I just thought it was perfect for that.
Yeah, it's kind of blue-gray.
Yeah. So if you want to join us, then absolutely jump in and get your pattern and pull your stuff. I think it's probably going to go on for a long time. So I don't think you have to be ready to start tomorrow.
That's cool.
So, then there were a couple of you after I said something about the Harry Potter stitch along that popped up and said, oh yes, you'd be interested in that. And my husband is so excited. And he has already started looking into pattern maker software. Wow. And he's really excited to be able to do it.
Good.
So I'll let you know when we're there.
I got to see the map that he drew of Diagon Alley. Fabulous.
And you know what? Maybe I'll have to bring that and show you.
That was really cool looking.
I think I just found that needle minder, Nancy.
Yay! She thought she lost her purple bunny last week.
Yeah. Okay, so Jane Freer.
You are too funny, girl.
She said, poll number 2. How fast can Nancy unpack and have her sewing room put in place before filming the next video after she moves?
Because, we said we're not going to do a video at the end of the month because I'll be midst move. Mm-hmm. So
she closes on the 30th.
Yeah.
So it'll be...
And possession date is actually 5 p.m. on the 31st, which is Friday evening.
And Nancy has to get out for her people who bought her house.
Yeah. So
I can't see the screen today, so if I make funny faces or if I'm looking up, it's because I can see you without
She's
my
just
glasses.
being odd.
You know what? I could film the whole thing with no glasses, and then I would be able to see.
And that doesn't look like you to me.
That messes with people too. So, you'll just have to nudge me or something. Taryn, I'm going to butcher your name. Taryn Verley said, oh my gosh, She stitched the chicken in the blue and white bowl, and there were bad words when she was stitching.
I know exactly what chicken you're talking about.
So she is catching up on older videos and was talking about that one. But
those are my damned chickens, you know.
Yeah. So, and I think the rest of these have to do with the retreat. So we'll talk about them when we get down there, maybe.
Okay, that'll work.
Okay. So next up is our tips on being a floss tuber.
Tip number 5.
Mm-hmm.
So we think something you should know is that you need to be confident when you're doing your floss tube. You
need to be how did I put this earlier? You need to be an expert on what you're doing.
Right.
Not on the whole world of cross stitch, not on anything else, not on differences between fabrics or flosses or needles or anything else.
Go ahead.
You go.
You just need to know what you like, how you like to do it, and express that in such a manner that people will go, oh, she knows what she's talking about.
Because you are the expert on you.
Yes.
And that's the important thing.
Yeah.
So.
You know, just like me and all my crazy fabrics. I love them.
And I've told you I'm a linen snob. That means I know why I don't like other fabrics. And I know that my preference is linen. It does not mean that linen is the only thing to stitch on or anything else.
No, and I prefer even weaves, but I will stitch on linen once in a while. It kind of throws me because it's got the fat and the thin threads.
And it's looser a lot of the time. If you ask me a question about what you should use if you're making the move from Aida to linen or even weave, I'm probably going to tell you even weave because the holes are very, very even. And it makes it a little easier for you. What I don't like about it is that I seem to tend to put my needle right in the middle of the thread, of the fabric thread.
And I do that on linen.
Oh, yeah. And see, I don't know how you do it on linen because they're thin and thick, and it's a feel thing for me too. But I feel like it's a good one to start on when you make that move because it's easier to see the holes when they're even.
That way.
So
confidence.
Yes.
Keep your confidence up.
Know you, do you, be you. There's only one you.
And we love you.
Yes. Okay, our almost 2K giveaway update.
Oh my
You
gosh.
guys are running us now. It's so funny. We were at 1,700 when we started talking about this.
2-3 weeks ago, right?
We are up at 1,905 subscribers.
This is so exciting.
It is. Now, the funny thing is that I'm going to tell you is that even if we hit that 2,000, nothing's going out till Nancy is settled.
Thank you.
Because we have to get it together and figure it out.
I have to get it together. So, Jane Freer, there's your poll.
So, you ready to move on?
Yeah.
Next up is previous finishes. I brought one to share today.
Aww.
And I'm going to tell you a little story about this, and it's the cutest thing. This is a Sisters and Best Friends pattern called God Bless. And I need to write that on the back. What it says on the back is, Merry Christmas, sweetie. Love, Mommy and Daddy. Well, Mommy stitched, Daddy framed, and got everything ready to go. Are you crying?
No.
Okay. I love this pattern. And these things are not, my little extras are not as charted. I think it charted a whole bunch of stars around, stitched stars around. But when I did this, Katie was little, and I let her pick the fabric. I let her pick the flosses. Don't you love that her Catherine Lee is in this? And I let her pick whether I was doing stars or whether I was doing buttons. And oh, you can see there are a few of the stars around that I stitched.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, those are pretty.
So she chose those. And that's what was, I don't know if you can see those very well. That's what was charted, and they're just everywhere. But she wanted the little house too, which, really I probably should have put glass on this to hold that and support that.
Yeah.
But maybe what I'll do is just go back in and anchor a piece of floss over it.
It's a little house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it cute?
It is.
Jeff
cute.
even cut these mats.
Mm-hmm. Well, he cut the mats on my chickens too.
He does a pretty good job at it.
Yeah.
I thought Katie's choices were cute, and her moon has sparkles in it. It just was fun. So anyway, that's my previous finish today.
Cool. Where are we doing stash after current? Okay.
So what's up next, Nancy?
Finish.
If we were Pam and Steph, we would have a bell.
Ding, 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 ding.
You get to ding it after you tell about it.
I have it inside. I have a fairy bell in there. Oh, I have fairy bell right there. The white girl.
Well, we don't have to copy, so.
Okay.
You gotta do us.
You guys remember this? Hello, Spring.
Hello, Spring.
By Plum Street. Very cute pattern. I really like it.
Woohoo!
So I have a finish. Oop.
Oh,
There
how
you
sweet.
go.
I love it.
There you go. Done in all its glory.
Oh, I love it.
I really like that teal that I used.
Yes.
How it variegates up.
It looks pretty. It looks really pretty.
I'm happy.
My current finish, I didn't bring the pattern with me, evidently.
Well.
So, and poor little thing, was trying to kind of just conserve a little with it. I'm going to give you that in. Mine is Reindeer Alphabet. Okay, you got to pull your way a little bit. Reindeer Alphabet by JBW.
Are you pulling me?
Yes,
or?
I am a little.
Okay.
Just a little. And let's come back a little because it doesn't actually. Reindeer Alphabet by JBW. And I was over here by the A, and I got in all of that extra little stuff. And so I'm like off the screen. There we go. How about this?
They were looking at your fabric?
Yeah. So this is it. Oh my gosh, it just keeps going and going. There we go. Whew, that was a workout there.
How many letters in the alphabet, Laura?
26. Yes. And
That turned out cute.
And this Otter Creek, she spit on me. This Otter Creek is my new favorite green. It's what the A is. It's got some blue. It's got some green.
Yeah.
It is the prettiest
pretty.
green. So guess what is going to be in my stash regularly now? Otter Creek. So, okay, things are not working so well for me down here. I'm just going to throw things and we'll worry about it later. Next up is stash.
I have some stash. I don't know how I did it. We went to Cece and Company, and they were having a great sale. So I got this little piece. What's it called?
French Country Homes.
Okay, sorry. So that's the close-up, and then this is the finish.
It's so
Isn't
sweet.
that cute?
How many colors did you tell me are in this?
15.
Just a little bit. See, JBW always throws me because it looks tiny.
Yeah.
And then it's got all this stuff.
Well, and how?
Oh, and you can either do bienvenue or welcome.
Which I will do.
Yeah. French,
Bienvenue.
of course you will.
It's 130 by 57.
So see, it's bigger.
Yeah.
130, that's big.
Yeah, that's 10 inches, right?
Close. Yeah. Because 140 would be, so yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
That's going to be bigger than I thought it was, but I like it.
It's cute.
And then I was so excited because they got in the Songbird's Garden series, #1, Forever and Ever by Cottage Garden.
I think I've seen the next one in
Yes, it's cute. I told them to already I told them to order it for me. So that's the one I got. Isn't that cute?
this. It's really pretty.
I love that.
Okay, I was sneaking a drink.
I know, I'm sorry. I wondered if there was this, and this one is really different because it's folded
And you saw that on the, yeah. And it's a color chart, but I think it'll be okay.
I think so. It's not, they've got the symbols are really legible on the colors.
What's kind of cool with the leaves and stems is that they're outlined in greens. And then what you fill them in with are symbols that are white backed. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of nice.
There was a white star. Oh, it's a white star and then a dot. So the dot is ivy and then the star is kudzu.
Yeah, so those are gorgeous colors.
So it's going to be some beautiful colors in here.
Okay, I got warm all of a sudden.
Oh, sorry. But these look kind of like dogwood leaves to me.
They're
flowers.
Really pretty.
I mean, I love it. The little house. Oh, sorry, I about hit you. The little house up here. I don't know if you even saw that. Getting closer. And cardinals, of course, because I love birds. And this
you and Buckeye Stitcher would get along great. Nicole loves cardinals.
Well, this whole series is going to have birds on it. So,
you know what? I don't think I said that earlier when we were talking about the Peace on Earth Stitch Along. That's hosted by @StitchAllTheThings and @SarahHaliot73. And I'll put that down below.
Okay.
I told the first part that Kelly told us that it was available and then and got hung up on iron instead of is on. Okay, so I'm using
my stash.
I'm using my stash as a fan.
Here.
I ended up buying the July wordplay. This is from
What are sisters for?
Yeah, thank you. I'm okay. This is from With Thy Needle and Thread, Brenda Gervais. It's an older one. But July, that's my birthday month, so I had to do that. And then I wanted to tell you, remember I showed you these beautiful needle minders that I got last week? Well, when I was cleaning out my bag, I checked the packaging one more time. And you guys know, I checked and looked to see if there was anything else while I missed this. And I got this sweet little note that says, "Hi, Laura. Thank you very much for ordering from Yorkshire Wood Art. Kind regards from Chris."
Nice.
I mean, and it's just a simple little note. I don't even think it's a sticky. It's just a notepad.
That's probably why you didn't find it, because it didn't stick to anything.
So it's just a sweet little note. And yes, they are YWA Crafts on Etsy. They have they had a fox Nancy and I loved.
Yes.
They have a couple of cats. They had kind of a Persian cat or a Siamese and kind of a fat fluffy cat. They had a damn chicken.
Rooster. Loved it. But, speaking of that note, though, I like that when sellers personalize like that. It means so much more to me when they do things like that.
It's those little touches, isn't it?
It is.
Mm-hmm. So, that's my stash.
Okay.
Then, I have it this way, but maybe we should flip those.
Yeah, let's flip them.
Okay. So next up are our current whips and plans.
Do you want to go? Because
nope, you go.
Oh my goodness. She's always such a bossy thing. Well, I got up this morning and I thought, what am I going to stitch on? I've got everything all packed up. Then I remembered my handy dandy bag. And I decided, you know what? I want to stitch.
I'm excited here.
I want to stitch on something Halloween.
Oh!
So I pulled out Best Witches from our July and Christmas in July. And I'm going to work on it and see if I can get it finished up. Because you remember I had this much in on it.
That's really cute.
So I think it'll be fun.
Mm-hmm. That's fun. Okay,
that shouldn't take me long either. And then I can move on to one of those other ones that I started and didn't get done, like the Bluebird.
I kind of floundered, and I've been sorting my stash and getting things ready. So I ended up throwing a bunch of stuff in a bag, and I came up with a whole bunch of things that I've worked on this week. So this week I worked on Very Scary from Lizzie Kate. I previously had part 1 finished, so I have extended my border and I started a little bit on the lettering.
Cute.
So I did like 10 minutes on that. No,
Love
more
that
than 10
fabric
minutes.
too.
I am too. Thank you. That's from Silk Weaver. Another one of those solos where when we were doing that, we were saying me.
It's just got that spooky color.
Then I worked on Summer Sampler from Sisters and Best Friends, and I finished filling in my crow. And now I have to figure out what I'm going to do.
He only has one leg.
Yeah, he's standing sideways so you can't see the other one.
Okay.
So I have to figure
Works
out
for me.
what I'm doing with the rest of it just before I get started. Then I pulled out, it's called A Very Fine Sampler from Birds of a Feather. I love this.
I do too.
But I want to show you, I couldn't figure out why in the world have I not stitched on this. I think I can show you one part. Now this will be huge for you guys, but look at the size of those symbols. They are tiny. And I have really good vision. I have really good near vision. But it was irritating me to have to try and stitch from that.
I would have to put at least 2 pair of glasses on.
So what I did is I pulled my iPad out and I took a picture of the motif that I was working on.
Pro tip.
And then I could make it big. Now, I have never been a Stitch from Technology person, but after I did that freebie from By the Bay Needle Art, then I liked that, and that's something I'll be doing. So I ended up finishing filling in this flower. So I just blew up that one. And here's the thing, if you look at it, this is supposed to be kind of primitive, and so like not everything's filled in. All of the leaves and things over here, they're finished. This side is finished other than my butterfly that I have to put in.
Huh.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's made to look old and tattered.
Yeah.
And that's part of my problem with stitching it is that, when it's so tiny, I have to go back and really point and count and look at it all. And I just...
Makes it hard.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But blowing that
Challenging.
up is really good.
Good.
So then I pulled out the hippo, tribal hippo, white willow stitching. Love these patterns. Love my fabric. Love the thing. But guess what I'm doing? I was working on this outline over here, and it just, I just kind of got hung up in it.
On her belly.
So here's the funny thing. I think, there it is.
He's early.
I think this looks like a little person.
It does. I gotta go.
Okay, I'm going to show you my my last little start, and then we're going to end part 1, and we'll be back in a little while to finish up. So my last one is Lizzie Kate Nevermore. And I pulled out that beautiful fabric that I used for my other Lizzie Kate, the Boo to You. And this is what I have for a start. So that's what I have going so far.
Okay.
So we're going to stop for now, and we will finish the video in just a little while.
Okay.
So
See you soon.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.